Welcome back to K-pop Lite, where we fangirl responsibly. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Rachel. And this week, we are together. Lindsay is here visiting Dallas for, number one, to hang, but number two, the Stray Kids concert.
Wow. So happy to be here and so happy to see SKZ in a couple days.
In the flesh.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
See our boy Han.
We're already in prep mode today. My first day here, we went and got our supplies for our freebies.
We are sewing something again. We're so excited.
We're crafty mamas. What can we say?
The 17 concert, we sewed scrunchies in fabric that was 17 karat colored. Very cute. And this time, Lindsay had the idea of making cute little keychains that have bows on them. So we went to the fabric store and got some cool black fabric with stars all over it. Gonna be very cute.
It's gonna be super cute. Yeah, I think it'll turn out well.
I think we're also printing off like Polaroid pictures and then gonna make a little card that promotes K-pop Lite. So it'll be fun handing them out. We had a blast last time at the 17 concert exchanging freebies, so we're stoked.
It's fun. We can't wait to meet other K-pop fans, have fun with others. We just met some K-pop fans today because after getting our supplies, we went to a new K-pop store that Rachel knew of called K-pop Nara, Dallas.
Shout out. It was super cute.
It was so cute. I got something. I should have brought it in here. Hold on, let me get it. Shop was so cute. I bought a Han Pickett. If you're watching visually, I'm showing you cutie little Han with his nose ring and just kind of looking gorgeous.
It's such a good photo. It looks so good. You guys are matching with your nose rings.
Stunning. Piercings. Love it. But it was such a cute store. The staff was so nice and kind. Apparently they're having a special Japanese Stray Kids merch drop tomorrow, which sounds intriguing.
They said the merch looks super cool, so I think we're going to go back tomorrow and check it out.
I'm going to have to check it out. And then we met Christina and Tori, who are also going to the concert. Kind of bonded with them. So that was really fun. Shout out, girls.
And they had a big TV and were playing all these K-pop music videos on it, and that was so fun.
Yeah, I want to live in there.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
That's my dream.
And all the store employees were so nice. So if you're anywhere in the vicinity or visiting Dallas, check out K-pop Nara.
Would recommend. Yeah. Such a fun store.
I got 17 Burstday photo cards. It's one of those you can't see again unless you're watching. It's the like completely covered little packet and you don't know who you're gonna pull, and got it just for fun. And I got Dino.
So
and
cute.
I love Dino.
It's already on the fridge.
I already put him on my fridge. There he is.
So cute. Back to the freebies. If you want to see us making the freebies or what they looked like, go to our social media. That's what I was going to say.
We'll post the
K-pop Lite Pod. And we're just going to fire out all the content because we're together and we're doing K-pop shopping. We're going to KBBQ tonight. I mean, it's going to be an epic couple days here.
I think we're also going to try to check out some photo booths.
Yes.
Up in K-Town, they have like Korean style photo booths, which are going to be super fun.
We need some updated photo booth photos.
And I hope they have good K-pop stars that they, you know how they do like the kind of
where you can pose with someone.
Yes, it looks like they're with you, and it's always changing. So I hope that maybe they'll have 17 because
I think they might have a birthday one that my fingers are crossed, or like a P1 Harmony Duh one. Me and Keho up in there in that photo booth. Oh yeah, I need a photo with him. So fun. So yeah, we wanted to do a little chat before the Stray Kids concert, just to maybe give our hypotheses on what's going to happen, how we're feeling. And then we also recorded a segment about the 17 comeback, Burstday. As you know, they're our ultimate group. And so we're going to include that in the episode as well, which we pre-recorded. So we recorded that last week and just want to give an apology. I was sick, so I'm not sounding great. But we had to get that recorded. I mean, we literally recorded like the day that it came out. It's our initial reactions.
Yeah.
And since some things have changed, you know?
Yeah, I will say some songs have grown on me. So that was our initial thoughts, like one listen through, but there's a few that have grown on me. I'm really loving Fortunate Change by Joshua.
I know.
I'm really
It's a
loving
really
it.
good one.
Yeah.
Joshua really came through with that. So good. So yeah, that'll be included in this episode. But before we transition fully into that, Rachel, can you tell me who your Stray Kids bias is?
My bias is Han,
Okay.
as is yours. I
Yeah,
know.
of course.
Yes.
We always have the same bias, and we love
Yes.
it. We know that some people like fight with their friends about who their bias is. Like,
I could never imagine.
no, I love having the same one as you.
It's so fun sharing a bias with your K-pop bestie.
It really is.
Or
It's
anyone,
just,
really. It's such like a bonding factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just get a fangirl about
Mhm.
things our bias does, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
it's
at the
fun.
K-pop store, our new friend Tori, who we met, we both had the same bias in BTS,
Mhm.
V, and it was so fun. Like we had a cute little like
Yeah, you
hand
guys have, like,
hold,
a little
high
screaming
five moment.
You immediately want to hug someone's hand when they say V's their favorite.
So I love having the same bias as you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love Han. I am so excited to hear him rap
Oh my gosh.
in the flesh.
His raps hit so hard.
He's so talented.
He's so fun. I'm so excited to see him.
And I know we're both really excited we both like Truman from their new mixtapes album.
Him and
And
Felix.
I love Felix. He's probably my bias record. So the two of them together, I'm not even ready.
It's going to be insane. We have heard that Felix is feeling a little ill.
Mhm.
And so we're not sure exactly what that means in terms of the concert. He's going to be there, but maybe not going full out on all of the songs. So we'll give a recap after the concert of,
Yeah.
of
We were
how
chatting-
he is.
We were chatting about how we're not sure if he's going to be kind of sitting in the corner, like singing his parts, or if he's going to be in the dance lineup, kind of just not going as hard. So I'm just glad he's there.
Me too. I just want to see that angelic face in real life.
When I saw the update from JYP, I was like, oh no, he's not going to be there.
Oh, when you sent that to me, I thought
My heart dropped.
he's going back to Korea and he's not going to be there, and that's going to be tragic.
Yeah. But we get all of them, hopefully,
All 8 of
if
them.
he's still feeling well. So,
I'm expecting to be bias wrecked by Youngjin. I love his dancing.
okay.
So I think the star quality of the performance is really going to kill me.
Yeah.
He does sweat a lot.
Oh, really?
That- Love you. I'm sweaty too. He is a sweaty man. He is dripping. Maybe that's why he
so
cut his hair.
funny.
He needed to
He
get
needed a
rid of
buzz.
some. Yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of
So I
some
think
of
he's
that.
just going to be glistening and like doing those power thrusts and
Mhm.
all of that.
That's who you're
That's
expecting
that's
to
who I'm really
be your
excited to
wrecker.
see perform, and I assume his stage presence and aura is going to captivate me.
Mhm.
If Bong Chan is like doing some cute commentary in English, he's going to like really get me too. I have
Yeah.
such a soft spot for him.
Yeah. I really like
So that's who
Bong
I am like expecting to be captivated by.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be surprised.
Yeah.
Maybe Lee No or someone that I don't usually
Mm-hmm.
show preference to will surprise me.
I think Bong Chan will be my wrecker.
Okay.
Because, I love Han and I love Felix. Like, those are my
Mm-hmm.
those are my boys. And I love Bong Chan as well, but I feel like he's, like, everyone's obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And for good reason. And I think after the concert, I will be fully on that train.
Oh, I think he's going to be precious.
I know. And I'm so excited for, like, the commentary of
Mm-hmm.
Felix and Bong Chan.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And their accents.
I feel like we haven't seen a K-pop group that, like, the people are just chatty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 17, you have some English speakers, but Joshua and Vernon are not yappers. They're not just...
But everyone in Stray Kids speaks decent English.
Yeah, they all speak decent...
Do you speak decent English?
They all speak good English, and I feel like they're funny and kind of chatty.
Mhm.
So I hope we get some good kind of just moments between
Mhm.
them. I love watching them interact together and like funny jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a party because all of their songs are so just
So
dance
high
around and go
energy,
crazy. It's going to
fun.
be so fun. We're probably like mid-range in terms of our seating. Like we're not in the nosebleeds, but we're not on the floor.
Mhm.
So I think it's just going to be good vibes no matter where you are. It's going to be such a party. And it's outside. So I was telling Rachel, I feel like there'll be fireworks and some kind, maybe some special effects. Is at a baseball stadium, which speaking of, there's been some drama about the foul ball net at the baseball field and people wanting it to come down. And our friends that we met today told us that they announced that it is going to be taken down. So people have
clear view.
clear view, not obstructed by netting,
Mhm.
which huge win.
Yeah.
Huge win for the K-pop stands, for the stays.
Mm-hmm.
We love to see that.
It is going to be hot.
Yeah, and that Texas heat.
H-O-T. So I do envision lots of sweating on my part.
Yeah. We gotta hydrate.
Everyone's.
Yeah,
and Hyunjin as well.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be double the sweat on this young man. Hopefully they have fans on stage or something.
Yeah.
I am most excited to hear Chick Chick Boom.
Of course you are.
Primarily festival version, but also normal version as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be a spiritual moment for me.
We heard that they play Chick Chick Boom festival version as the encore song.
Which is my favorite
your favorite song ever.
Yeah.
So
I'm obsessed.
I do feel like you will ascend for those 2 minutes.
For sure. That's definitely what I'm most looking forward to. Is there a song you really want to hear?
I am looking forward to God's Menu.
Yeah, of course.
And S-Class.
Oh, so many good hitters.
Yeah, they have, so many good songs. I do love Lose My Breath. That's one of my favorite Stray Kids songs. And you told me yesterday that it's not on the set list, so that's
maybe
tragic.
We can send good vibes to them and they'll add it. They'll take requests. We text into their number. Yeah, I would love to see Lose Your Breath.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Lose My Breath. Whose breath are they losing? Oh, your socks.
I have DK on my socks.
Oh, so cute. I lost one.
Really? Oh no!
I only have one.
That's so sad.
I know. I still have my Suga socks though.
I bought these socks in Japan for me and Lindsay that say "I love you" on them, but it has a picture of DK. So we have matching "I love you" DK socks, and you lost one, which is tragic. But now you can mix and match with Suga.
Oh, I should.
1 foot DK, 1 foot Suga.
Yeah, spread the love. That's a good idea. I also think at the concert, they might do the thing where they go on the cars and drive in the the carts, so that when they get closer,
yeah,
that's fun.
I love when they do that
because I haven't been to a concert where they do that.
They did that at BTS, and it was definitely fun.
Yeah, it switches things up.
Yeah. So yeah, we are so excited for the concert coming up in just a few days.
And we plan on recording after the concert, a post-concert.
Yeah, we'll do a post-concert recap for y'all. And while Lindsay and I are together this week, we are planning on recording some episodes. We have lots to watch. We want to do a review of the Lee Soo-man documentary, which we mentioned in the K-pop CEOs episode. Yep. So we'll be doing our homework. We'll be watching some things and recording the podcast. So it'll be fun. But as mentioned previously, we recorded our thoughts on the 17 album. So that's up next. And if you want to hear our thoughts on the album as a whole and each song, keep on listening.
We must discuss 17's new comeback, Burstday, in honor of their 10th Annie. The Kings are back.
I'm loving it.
I'm happy to hear that.
Are you not?
I don't think it's my favorite ever. Disclaimer as well, I feel like oftentimes I listen to something and I'm not feeling it, and then it really starts to grow on me. So it's already growing on me a lot. But upon first listen, I kind of was thinking, will I ever listen to these songs again?
It is so different than anything they've ever done before. It's very clubby.
Yes.
Which I was not expecting.
And did you watch the music video?
Yeah, I have questions about that.
Because that's very club vibes.
Very club vibes, but also, what does the ending mean?
Wait.
When he wakes up, on an operating room
they're
table?
all on, the gurney, shaking.
Yeah. And DK at the end, he, opens his eyes and then it, the camera flips around and it's showing, the light above an operating room table. And I'm like, what is the deeper meaning behind this? I'm very confused.
They probably don't even know. Are they getting brain surgery?
And also some of the lighting, made them look like zombies and stuff. And some of the people in the background in the club looked like monsters. I'm like, what is
what I was going to ask you. Why were there green and blue people? What were their outfits?
That music video was a trip.
No, I wasn't understanding it.
It's not my favorite.
No, me either.
Yeah. I love the song. I love Thunder. I think it's so catchy.
It is.
But yeah, the music video, I was like, I'm not understanding, which, sometimes I just need someone to explain it to me.
I didn't understand it either. My notes were, why are there green and blue people? It's so fast. What the F is going on? Like all the cousins, I'm like, what is even happening in here? And then I did notice S Coops was dancing on a cake, and I really did like that because
you actually, I think at one point said you wanted someone to come out of a cake.
That's exactly what I wrote.
I thought of you when he did that.
Exactly what I wrote. How I said I want someone to pop out of a cake in this comeback, and he was just like dropping it low on the cake, and I loved it.
Cake.
I loved that part.
Did you notice Mingyu's hair?
I hate it. I hate it. I think in our group message I sent a screenshot and I said, haven't watched it yet, but I hate this look. Do not do the cornrows on the mullet. That's bad.
Yeah. You just talked about how you hate the braids in the hair, the long braids. And yeah,
those were
my favorite
long.
Mingyu look.
That wasn't even just like a little mullet. It was just 4 long, thick braids coming down his back. Don't know who approved that look, but they should be fired, in my opinion.
They should be fun. Another note I had on the album in general was it does not flow at all, which I guess makes sense because it's mostly solo songs and they're also different as humans and like musically. But it is jarring, specifically the transition from Mingyu's song to DK's song.
Happy virus.
Yeah, like Mingyu's like rapping, mumbling, like very intense, and then it's like happy virus, and I'm like,
yeah,
whoa.
that's such a good point. I feel the same. Maybe they should have, not that everyone had to do like a clubby song, but maybe just like a darker vibe to where at least they kind of fit the same. Like they could still have ballads, but make them not happy virus. I don't know, but yeah, which
love that song. That's one of my favorite songs, but it does not match the vibe of Burstday.
Yeah,
Thunder,
it was not
Bad Influence.
It was not flowing. Before we get into each song, just want to talk about their like activations and launch in general, which I've been having so much FOMO about. They have like an Airbnb that they like pimped out to make it like a 17 house, museum vibes and soul.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think I saw that.
I saw looked so cool. And then they had the whole concert activation celebration at Han River, which
that looked
the money I would give.
So cool. I had extreme FOMO. That looked so much fun.
Yeah. And you know how the people were coming to watch via boat?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I think people couldn't get tickets,
awesome.
so they would just take boats close to the bridge. I feel like you and me, we would have been out there in like a kayak. We would have been doing like whatever possible. I was paddleboarding out there, like,
or one of those like little blue boats where you like pedal.
Yeah.
Like, to get over there.
Like, get us over there.
That totally would have been
like
us.
Put on life jackets and just hop in the Han River. That was just cracking me up. But I was loving the dedication of the carrots. It was cute.
There was absolutely no way, even if we were in Korea, that we could have gotten tickets, but we would have found a way to be in the general vicinity.
Oh, 100%. Rented a helicopter. Something to get us nearby. I think I was having extra FOMO just because we've been to that exact location several times and know it so well, and it's so fun, and to just picture them being where we have stood. Iconic.
Yeah. It's such a cool, I'm sure that's been done before, but I feel like that's such a cool idea to throw a concert on a bridge, on that bridge, which is like such an iconic soul kind of landmark. And they just completely made it their own with like the lighting, the stage setup, the screens. It just looked so cool.
So fun. One day, one day people will fly us out to go to these things.
Jealous of you
And,
Carrots in Korea.
Carrotas in Korea. Okay. Do we want to talk about the songs? Again, as we said, they're a little bit all over the place. And I can't wait to hear what ones you're liking and not liking. I will start off strong and just say, at first listen, the 3 group songs were kind of to me.
Oh, really? I love Thunder. Immediately, like, when I heard it, I was like, yes.
It was not a first listen
good.
love for me, but I like it a lot more now. HBD is a very specific song that I don't think I will be listening to
Yes.
just any day.
I literally wrote, good song, but I will not regularly listen to a song that says Happy Birthday.
No. Like now I know for your birthday post what song I can use, but other than that, I will not be going to listen to that.
Also, just to preface, as we get into this, we are not holding back on our opinions, and these are just our opinions. So we're not going to like some songs, and if you like them, that's great.
And
But we're going to be real with our opinions.
Yeah, and they're our old group. We love them to death. Nothing will make us not love them. But we can say if we don't like a song or if it was unexpected or anything of the sort.
Mm-hmm. The other group song, Bad Influence, which was produced by Pharrell, I said, super clubby, beat is good, very catchy. But it's just so different from 17.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like them.
Like, at one point they say, there's a lyric that says, makes me want to get effed up. And I was like, whoa.
Speaking
Bad
of
boys.
the cuss word element, in multiple songs, and I know it's in Bad Influence, they just bleep, or there's like they just don't say anything when there's supposed to be a cuss
they don't
word,
say
and I
it.
hate that. Either say the cuss word
Yeah.
or change the word. I don't want just a pause in the song. It sounds so dumb to me,
Yeah.
and I really don't like that. That was like a huge critique.
Yeah, I agree.
Like just say the word or say something else. Just I don't
Yeah.
need the.
But props for them for getting a song produced
I know
by Pharrell. That's pretty
sick.
cool.
I feel like he's very sought after.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and last time they had DJ Khaled. They love doing these collabs.
Collabs. The 8th song, Obsessed.
I love it as well. I do feel like it just sounds like something that was supposed to be on his solo album,
Yes,
and
I said the
just like
exact
didn't
same
make the
thing.
cut, so it's on this one. But I love it. It just is clearly the
Yeah.
vibe from his solo music.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing. I said sounds just like his most recent solo stuff. But I love that EP and I love
Yeah.
the song. It's very him. And I will say every single song on here, even though they don't go together, it sounds just like that member. They did a really good job of just musically it sounding like that person. Because when I hear that song, I'm like, this is the 8. Like, this just sounds like
Yeah,
him.
it definitely represents him well. I feel like I was a bit surprised by the vibes a few people chose for their songs. But not that it doesn't sound like them necessarily. It just isn't what I was thinking they were going to do. And some of these, I actually didn't really know where they were going to go with it because they haven't released solo stuff. So I was eager to see what they did. Like Mingyu, I really didn't know until I clicked on the song what it was going to sound like.
That was a surprise.
Because he never
me.
released solo stuff, and I don't really know what his personal music tastes or where he wants to go musically is. So that was surprising. But V8, it is him 100%, and we love him for it. Joshua's solo, I actually really like this one.
I liked it.
Really,
I know.
really
I
like
literally
this
was like,
one.
I actually really like it.
I think lyrically and like the actual song of it all is one of my favorites. I like it. This is one I would listen to casually, not just for like a special occasion. So very proud of Joshua for pulling it out. And he actually doesn't really sound like himself, I feel like, on part of it, but sounds great nonetheless. So Fortunate Change is a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, I liked it as well. And I wasn't really expecting to, not trying to say that in like a bad way, but I kind of have it in my head that like all of the vocal team members are just gonna do this big ballad
Yeah.
kind of sounds like a K-drama kind of ballad.
Which they did
And so
besides
that's kind of what I
Joshua.
was-
Thank
which-
you,
which
Joshua,
they
for
did.
spicing things up.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting for every single vocal unit
Mm-hmm.
member song. So when I heard his, I was like, oh, no, I love this. It's more interesting than kind of one of those big ballad songs. So props to Joshua.
Next up is Wanu's solo, 99.9%. I was shocked by this. Okay? I think it's giving musical vibes. Like I could picture him
I
on
said
the stage.
it's giving jazz.
Oh my gosh.
It's giving show
We
tune.
have the same
Yeah.
brain. That's what I was thinking. Show tune. Like I can picture him shredding on the stage on Broadway.
Speaking of songs that surprise you, that was one
Yeah,
for me.
I think that was the biggest shock for me. It just it came out of left field. I either pictured something kind of emotional or more club hip hoppy vibes.
Yeah, because I love his raps in 17 songs. Like his part in Thunder, I loved, and I was kind of expecting kind of more of an intense song. But I also love his ballad from the JW unit that they did a while back. I think his ballad is beautiful, so I was kind of expecting one of those, and this jazzy kind of show tune was a little bit out of left field for
He
me.
came out strong with the show tune. I do like it.
Yeah, he sounds good. It's just a shock,
Yeah, shock to the system.
the general vibe. Yeah.
Something that was not a shock. Sungkwan doing a boring
Sungkwan's.
ballad. I love him to death. Vocals 100% on. His mic is on, but it is boring as heck. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. I said classic Sungwon song and exactly what I expected from him. He sounded so good, but nothing out of the ordinary.
So him, and we love him for it. I think if I could understand Korean, it would probably hit way different. I feel like that is the case for
Yeah.
all of the ballads. And I haven't had time to like go look up the lyrics yet, but if I could understand it, I'm sure it would hit different and I would have a different opinion on it. But just from, casually listening, it's just kind of ballady. Vocals are great, but it's not something I will return to listen to time and time again, personally.
Yeah, but he sounds amazing. He's so good. He hits it every time, but we're just not really ballad girls.
We're not. We're really not.
No.
It's funny too that the order they chose for all of these songs, like then Hoshi's after him. Like they should have just done like the vocal ballads together or something. It's just like
Yeah, they should have like almost had it like ramp up,
Yeah.
like the slow songs, and then Happy Virus, something a little bit more upbeat, and kind of ramp it up. Because the back and forth, it's a bit of a roller coaster.
the vibe changes are crazy.
I loved Hoshi's song. I said, so good, so Hoshi, in all caps. I did, however, not like the last 20 seconds of the song. And that's when like that kind of weird girl voice comes in and just starts kind of saying the same phrase over and over again.
Oh, I'm not remembering that on the top
Was
of my
not a
head,
fan of
but
that.
that's an interesting observation. Similar to the 8 solo, I do feel like this kind of could have been on Hoshi Woozy. It kind of has those vibes, but I do really like it, and I feel like Hoshi can't make a bad song. I feel like he will kill anything that he does, and I'm gonna like it.
And he, just back to the Thunder music video and overall concept, loved Hoshi's look. He
I
looks so
thought the
cool with, like,
exact
the ripped
same.
white
Yeah, because he
shirt.
starts it off, and he looks so cool.
Yeah, loved his vibe.
Love him. He can do no wrong. On to Mingyu's solo, Shake It Off. Our first ever look at Mingyu solo. What'd you think?
It wasn't my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to like it. I was so excited to hear his solo song, he's like mumbling. He's like talk
No, I
rapping.
literally wrote, I cannot hear him. He needs to be louder. Like, can you turn his audio up
Yeah.
a little bit? I get being like, sexy, quiet vibes, but I literally could not hear him. So,
No, I know. I was like, this is mumbling. Also, I mean, I don't speak Korean, obviously, but I was like, I even if I did, I don't think I would understand a word he's saying.
yeah. I liked it fine, but I agree with your critiques, and it wasn't my favorite. I do love that Samuel, who was a trainee with 17 and was supposed to debut with them, but did not, wrote the song with him. That's so random and cute.
That's really cool.
And Rachel and I have always been very interested in Samuel and wanted to see him. And so the fact that they did like the dance challenge together and things this week was super cute. Seeing Samuel back with the crew.
Yeah, Samuel is such a interesting part of 17 lore. Like, I feel like you only know about him if you're kind of in deep. But for anyone who doesn't know, Samuel was a trainee along with 17, but he was taken out from training by his mom because he was so young.
So young. 17 has so many videos and content from when they were trainees, and Samuel is in all of them, and it looks like there's just a elementary school child that came into the practice room. It really is wild.
Yeah.
But it seems like he was super close with everyone and they all loved him. But yeah, his mom decided he was.
What a full circle moment that
I know.
he's on it with
That was precious. We love to see that.
Then we have the vibe. This was the shocking vibe change for me from that like clubby Mingyu song to Happy Virus, which is the most precious song I've ever heard in my entire life.
The fact that he made his song called Happy Virus.
I'm your happy virus. Like that's
Literally him.
so DK.
So him.
Yeah.
I love how he pronounces the word virus.
I know. I feel like the flow of how he says it, is not how I would say it. So it's funny. Every time he says it, I'm like, whoa.
But it makes
Like
it so
the
cute.
way the accent is.
Yeah. It's kind of like how I purposely
it's
say
precious.
like collab, and I just say things oddly on purpose. That's what it was giving when he's saying virus.
Yeah. I know. I want to do a deep dive into the English lyrics because I haven't yet, but I feel like they're going to be
I feel like
adorable.
his lyrics and Sungkwan's lyrics are gonna be like so sweet and sentimental.
Woozy.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I've gotten through this whole song. I think I skip it. Woozy is amazing. Love him. His voice
Yeah.
isn't my favorite ever, and like we said, we don't really love ballads generally, so it's just not really doing anything for me personally. I'm sure so many Woozy stans would love this song.
I was kind of surprised he didn't
Go ahead.
do more of a upbeat, fun song after the Hoshi Woozy subunit. I kind of liked that side of him. I was really enjoying Woozy during that kind of moment, and I was expecting him to do more of a fun, upbeat, kind of stupid idiot 96ers vibe. So this ballad was, I was a little put to sleep by the ballad, but he sounds
No,
good
he
though.
sounds great. And again, another one we should look up the lyrics too, because it might mean something more to us after that. Vernon's
song.
I think it's my favorite. Do you not like it?
Really? No.
You know what? Well,
I'm shook
you
by
know what
this.
it reminds me of? I feel like it belongs on a movie soundtrack from our childhood. I'm thinking Freaky Friday. I'm thinking New York Minute.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like to me, and that's my favorite type of music. So for that reason,
Okay, so it sounds like nostalgic for you.
yeah, it's like kind of trying to be like pop punk, like 2010 girl movie soundtrack.
Okay.
That's what it gives me.
Okay. I said he's still doing his rock vibe.
Yeah.
Black Eye,
Yeah. But yeah. Definitely in the same genre.
which is funny because I know you had just told me that he, in some interview you watched, had said like he wants to go in a different direction musically than some of his past songs. I think it was on the Daebak show, maybe. But then this song, I was like, sounds kind of similar to the vibe you've done in the past. And I was expecting him to do something more rap because we always talk about how good his raps are in the 17 songs. Like, it's the most lit part of the song. Every time Vernon comes on, we're like, this is the best part of the song. And I was expecting him to kind of lean into that, but he continued to do kind of his rock.
Yeah, it
rock
seems
vibe.
like when he is on his own, he chooses more of the rock vibe. He's not really going the rap route. Even his song with Joshua, 2-1, is very rock vibe. So maybe that's who he is to the core. Though the rapping is what we would love to see him lean into more. But okay, this is the first one we kind of had different opinions on. I don't know why, but it just kind of hit me, and I kind of liked it. It stood
I love
out
that for you.
me. Okay, next one, Gemini, the June solo. We are both Geminis. As a Gemini, how did you feel about this?
We are. I think this is the only song I didn't write anything for.
I have no comments. I can't even remember what it sounds like.
No, I know that's what I was just gonna say. I think it kind of is a forgettable song. If you're June stan and you love his music, I love that for you. But I listened to it and I was like, I don't have a single thought. I don't think.
Yeah, not bad, not good.
Bad. Which I guess is it's not bad. Yeah, not bad, not great for me. But maybe I need to give it another listen.
Yeah, I'm sure our feelings towards all of these songs will continue to evolve as we dive in further. I assume that you liked Dino's solo, Trigger.
Absolutely loved. I love Dino. I love Dino's solo stuff. His solo song "Wait" is one of my favorites, and so I had high expectations, and I was not disappointed. And I really want to see him do a dance to this song. That is my one request. I don't know if they're doing dances to all these songs, probably not, but I would die if Dino posted him dancing to his own song. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I feel like it is very him. It's catchy. It's fun. I don't think it'll be on constant rotation for me, but I did like it. So, no wild opinions on it. I do have some wild opinions on Jonghan's solo.
Not my
Boring
favorite.
as heck. Again. I love Jonghan. Okay, everyone, you need to know that he is my second favorite probably in the group. Love him to death. Angel Man. This song is not it for me. Okay, I loved him in Wanu's. I love all of their songs. That vibe was it. This vibe, not for me. The sweet ballad, the slow sweet ballad. It's very skippable for me, but it probably hits for others.
I know. Again, we're just not ballad girls. So if you're a ballad girl and you love these songs, that's amazing. But we prefer a more upbeat kind of song. So a lot of those were putting me to sleep.
Really, really sweet.
That's
really
okay.
Sweet songs.
However, S-Coop's song, favorite
Me
song on the
too.
album. Favorite song.
Me too. Ended the album with a
5
banger.
seconds in, I said, I'm obsessed. This is my favorite song. I had high hopes for S-Coop solo, and I was not let down. I need more S-Coop solos immediately.
Because he's not going to the military, right? Because of his injuries. I feel like while everyone else is in the military, he should do like an August D-esque album. Just make a solo rap album that's so fire and go on tour like Suga did.
Yeah. He needs to do more songs because Jungle,
so good.
Immediately I was like, this is the best one. This is so good.
And as we've said, this whole segment, we love the fun, dancey, intense songs, and I think that's why this one stands out extra for us.
Yeah, this one hit. So, my favorite songs, top 5, Jungle, S-Coops, Thunder, group song, Skyfall, V8, Happy Virus, DK, Damage, Hoshi.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think I love Happy Virus as much as you. I do love it for what it is, but again, I don't think I'm gonna like go listen to it all the time. I would say my top 3 that stood out to me were S-Coops, Jungle, Vernon, Shining Star, and the 8, Skyfall. I think those were my 3 faves.
Yeah.
As of now, could be changing. Okay, I could come back next week and say that Junghoon's solo has spoken to me and it is now my favorite.
I know. The more you listen to songs, I feel like the more they grow on you. And Gnarly, low key, I don't hate it anymore.
I think I've come around a bit too.
We talked about Gnarly by Cat's Eye and how terrible it is. But now I'm kind of like, it's kind of catchy.
When you hear it enough, then it just becomes more palatable. They went for that shock and awe.
So yeah, that being said, our opinions will probably change. So don't hate us. What is it? What did you say?
Don't yuck
our
our yum. We won't yuck your yum.
Yeah. Oh, one other thought. Did you read the comment section of the Thunder music video?
I didn't.
It's actually so cool. Like, there are so many people from other fandoms that are commenting, being like, I'm an in-citizen, but I'm here to wish 17 happy 10th anniversary.
That's so sweet.
I'm BTS Army, but I'm here. Like, literally every fandom, K-pop fandom, is represented in the comment section, and people are like, I'm this fandom, but I'm here to congratulate 17 on 10 years. And it's so wholesome. No, I know. It is so wholesome and cute.
That's so sweet. Well, 10 years is a big, big accomplishment, especially in the world of K-pop where people get canceled, groups break up, people go to the military. 10 years of doing anything is crazy. So for them to make it 10 years in the K-pop industry and still be at the top of their game is so amazing. And I feel like 17 is a group that no one hates. You know, like, it makes sense that the fans of other groups are coming and wishing their best, because you might not be, you know, the biggest fan of 17, but I feel like you respect them and like them. Like, they're not a triggering group. I feel like from what we've experienced, the fandom is super nice. So that's so sweet to see.
Yeah. I know. I feel like we've talked about on the podcast recently how many like mean comments we've gotten, or, you know, we're getting canceled for saying XYZ. So this was a very wholesome, like, uplifting K-pop moment, scrolling through the comments of that video and everyone just being so nice and like different fandoms coming together to celebrate 17. So you should go look at it. It gave me hope once again.
We get
K-pop
knocked down
community.
and canceled, and then we're once again reminded of why we like it, and that it's worth it out here.
Yes.
So sweet.
Yes,
Happy
exactly.
10 years, 17. We love ya.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Birthday. And that's our review of Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wonderful
you.
tracks.
Expect some fun episodes the next few weeks as we are together, and I feel like are so much more fun when we're together.
Yes.
Then
so fun and giggly.
1,000 miles apart with a delay over the computer. So, expect some good episodes coming up, some good social content. We are going to have so much fun hanging out and recording stuff. So stay tuned for that, and we hope to catch you next week.
And if you're going to the Stray Kids concert while they're in the US, please enjoy and be safe. And let's go Stays.
Make sure to follow along on our socials at K-pop Lite Pod. We're on Instagram and TikTok.
Yep.
And have video recordings on YouTube.
Yes.
Which are going to be extra fun to watch the next few weeks as we're together. So make sure to like, subscribe, and stay by our side.
And remember, fangirl responsibly.